I'm trying to figure it out. There's something about like people always say they don't care if you're black, white, or green, but if you were green, and I know that people like kind of have like this style of joke, which I learned after I wrote this, where I was like, oh, I'm doing the same thing that person's doing. It was something like, but like if there were green people, like a green person, like you would care because they steal Christmas. It was something like that. There was I think 2 or 3 more lines in that, but I can't remember what it was. Which actually, as bad as the joke already is, I think would have made it slightly better if I could remember those 3 lines. The other one I had was about. I know I'm giving you 2 here because I'm trying to remember. Because they're not really. When I first started, they weren't really jokes. They were like ideas that I tried to play with on stage, and I just now can't remember how I played with them. But I had one, the first show I ever did, the first time ever getting on stage, I wrote down a list of things that I was going to try to talk about on stage, and I remember one of those things was, why don't poor people who are begging for money stand outside banks or churches? Like if you stood outside of a church, it seems like that is your best ground for being like, hey, I need money. You just sat through an hour of like someone instructing you to help me. Here I am, client. The first thing you walk out, I'm here. I'm at the door. All of you, just adopt me into giving me a little bit of cash or fixing me up with something. There was never like a punchline to it because it was my first time on stage and I didn't even really understand joke format, but that's basically it. I tried to play around with that joke, which was earlier than the shitty white, black, green people joke I just did.